Hey guys, this is Foolish Mortal 42 back with some more Mass Effect 2 with Betsy Shepard, our engineer, playing on hardcore difficulty. Um, so we have talked to our crewmen and got caught up, and we have activated the Geth and actually started the installation of the Reaper IFF. And so there's actually a few things that you can do now. You're kind of on a starting of the invisible timer, which actually won't start until after the next episode, or after the next mission, actually. Once you activate Legion, and you have one mission after that you can do before the timer starts. Then after that, you have one more mission, I believe, before you kind of lose out on the best ending. So, so we're kind of doing an abbreviated run, because I know that there's several little side things that we've not actually done, but because there's a lot of systems that we've just not been to, and there's like little 5-minute runs of stuff that you can grab, like a little extra experience. So we could possibly get all the way to max level if we really wanted to squeeze every little bit out, including the DLC. But I think what we're doing is plenty. So we've also got all of the ship upgrades. I did that off screen, and the only crew upgrade we don't have is Legion's upgrade, but we will be able to get that after we do his mission, which is what we're going to be doing today. We're out here in literally the middle of nowhere, and we're going to be infiltrating the Geth station. Once called Heretic by the Quarians, this space station was stripped of its useful technology by the fleeing migrant fleet when they left the Perseus Veil 300 years ago, little more than a cold metal superstructure floating in the void. The station was removed from star charts by 2050. Scans indicate the station was reconstructed and upgraded in a massive effort that must have taken at least 10 years, implying that there may have been some Geth outside the Veil before their infamous attack on Eden Prime. Needing little but a fuel source, it could have been hiding here for much longer without attracting attention from the barren worlds around Tessera or the clueless Elkar in the Celea system. Heretic Station, as Legion refers to it, is home to a Geth data core capable of broadcasting vast distances through tight beam projection. Approximately 6.6 million copies of Geth software are stored at the station, the majority of which are kept bodiless in servers and downloaded to legged platforms when needed. The station's population of legged platforms is approximately 2.4 million. Alright. So we get to learn a lot more about the Geth in this mission, and I really, I'm of two minds. I really love Legion, and I wish we could have had him longer in the main story. There are a lot of lines that was recorded for him that we don't get to hear because you get him so late, and then if you don't do those missions, the last 2 or 3 missions really rapidly, then you get a really bad, not necessarily a bad, but it's, you know, not the best ending. I did a trial run and I had Miranda with me, and she died a lot. But her, I mean, she's just so handy to have. So then secondly, the way that BioWare introduced this information, it still kept a lot of the mystery of the Geth. which I really liked. A lot of times, like, we knew almost nothing about the Geth in the first game other than they were the bad guys. In the second game, we get introduced to these two factions, and we learn more about the Geth and the Heretics, but at the same time, we don't get overloaded with information, and it's just really, really, yeah, it's just done really well. You know, again, BioWare did really, really well. So we're gonna go weapon damage. And oh man, another really, really good combat drone. I tested this with AI hacking, and it did okay, but he used it so much that the combat drone wasn't as effective. So I'm going to probably make a mistake, and I'm going to use the explosive drone instead of mine, which is the combat drone. So we will try that. Miri, you can pick up another level of slam, but I wish I had a couple of more points we could get max overload. But heavy warp will still do us some good. Alright. I'm going to switch to the Geth combat rifle. Or the pulse rifle. Don't really need any of this stuff. Yeah, we'll just stick to the grenade launcher. Alright. Very ominous station.
You know, it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Joker.
Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of the station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Semantics. Either way, the heretics are no longer a problem. However, Legion's Geth could still become a problem. It may be safer to simply destroy the station. Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
Yeah, neither one of these, I mean, they're just machines, yeah, kinda, but, yeah. And then rewriting is unethical. Yes, it is unethical because you're basically brainwashing them, but at the same time, they're software, so, yeah.
I wouldn't brainwash an organic race. I can't see treating the Geth differently.
The question is irrelevant. If we do not rewrite them, we destroy them. That is why we are here. Do not hesitate now. They will exterminate your species because their gods tell them to. You cannot negotiate with them. They do not share your pity, remorse, or fear.
Yeah, it's just a kind of a strange dichotomy, which actually I kind of enjoy. there's no like really clear cut. Oops, wrong way. Do that every time. I always forget that there's a stair there, or a ramp, I should say.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
So, of course, if you step on these green patches, then you will alert them. Sometimes they do it on their own, too. So why don't you... Of course, he can't use hacking unless their shields are down, so... We'll do explosive drone, I'll throw my drone, Miri, shotgun.
There we go!
Oh, I need to remap that. There we go.
Enemy down! Shepard, these Geth hubs are built with useful resources. We could salvage them. Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a really interesting situation, I guess. And probably with the rise of AI, like the actual rise of AI, it's something that we probably need to think about as a species.
They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct. Hacking turret. Overriding turret.
Miri, really?
Targeting order processed. Target eliminated.
Watch out, Miri. That one's gonna explode. I want to make sure that I'm maxed out on ammo. There's another security room, but I've never been able to get in here to do this one correctly.
Target contact. Contact below. We have been detected.
So there'll be two groups that come out.
Of the malfunction.
Moving.
Wow. You guys suck. I'm not wasting Not wasting metagel on those losers. Whoop. Alright, nothing to it. I don't know, a lot of walkthroughs and stuff say that the combat drone is not durable enough in higher difficulty settings, but I honestly find it very durable. I mean, the damage I wish was a little stronger, but...
Here we go.
I could have brought Tally and had 3 combat drones and then three of us, and that's it's really fun to do that. Then of course Tally has the AI overwrite too. It can be really fun.
Take your next. Up on 10-9.
We've got cloaked targets.
Overriding your target.
We've been spotted. I got it.
I don't know why Miri just instantly runs down there.
Targeting order process.
Taking heavy fire.
Yeah, I like the Geth assault rifle. It's really nice. I was looking for some ammo, but I'm not seeing any. I love these like tight little corridors. It's kind of hazy. Stuff just like jumps out at you. It's great. Yeah, I don't know why they put those reloads there after those heavy weapon boxes, because that fills up your ammo too. So.
Targeting reload. Hacking turret. Targeting order processed. Enemy disabled. Under fire. Up on 10-9.
Yeah, if you don't tell them to actually
How
get...
much do you suppose that space is?
The The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
Interesting. Move, cat. Thank you. And this is, I think, part 2 of, yeah, Geth's shield strength. So, when we get back to the ship and we can research that, then Legion will have a really good shield. I think that actually benefits all of us, too. Alrighty, so I think there's 3 down here.
We have been detected. Automated flight weapon ring.
It's just, I've tried to sneak down here, but I've never been able to do it. Oh.
Malfunction.
Going now.
Oh. Come on, come back.
Right there. I got it.
Altering position. Target eliminated.
Oh, this is probably bad. Yep. Sorry about that. I almost always die right there. Yeah. I tend to panic a little bit. Oh, we're back here. Oh.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Contact. Automated flight weapon ring.
How large do you suppose that space is?
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
I'm just terrible at this minigame. I'm terrible at all the minigames, to be honest.
This is valuable.
Alright, let's see if we can do a little bit better by maintaining a bit better control of where these guys are. There's no cover up here. But if you try to just walk down there with them,
Altering position.
they'll almost always trip over this. There's not like a really because there's one here, there's one over there, and there's one here. So
We have been detected.
See if we can bait them up here. Well, that's weird.
Warning, enemy using optical camouflage.
We're compromised.
Targeting order processed.
I've got no shield.
Whoa!
Automated flight weaponry.
Ah, dang it. Alright, hang on. Alrighty, we're back up here. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having such trouble with it today.
We have been detected. Target contact. Warning, enemy using optical camouflage.
Hostiles.
Mobile.
Why don't you switch to your...
Switch up.
Automated flight weaponry.
Here we go.
Oh, really?
Warning, taking hits. Backup. System. Engage.
Fine, I'll do it the hard way then.
Distance shot effective.
I always forget that I have heavy weapons. I know, I'm weird. And then we grab a bunch of money that we probably will never use. Okay, so there was only 2 hubs, but man, those guys are tough.
What are these?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Are they aware of us?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the Heretic's accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the Heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the Heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The Heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
See, that line in Others with Legion, it's like an awakening to watch that. It's
When
really
individuals are
such
separated,
good
they develop
writing.
in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, We question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Alright, so that's 30 minutes, so we're going to go on and pause the video, and I think if my reflexes are a little bit better, we'll do the next room in one go, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, thanks for watching.